My name is Darby Hills, and I represent the 26th Senate District. When I think about affordability, I don't think in terms of policy. I think about families sitting around the kitchen table trying to figure out how they're going to make it work. I grew up in a working class family. I had a single mom that worked 2 jobs to take care of my brother and I. She taught me how important stability is for families and how quickly rising costs can turn into real stress at home. Those lessons have stayed with me, and they shape every decision and every approach that I take. My mom taught me not to complain about something, not to sit on the sidelines, but to roll up your sleeves and get to work. That's why I've introduced a package of bills focused on easing the everyday burdens on families that they are carrying right now. Not in theory, but in real day-to-day costs that they can't avoid. Because affordability shows up in different ways. For example, the cost of diapers that parents or even seniors must buy every single week. That's why I filed Senate Bill 3869 to remove the state sales tax on diapers for infants, young children, and individuals with medical needs, because this isn't optional. It's a basic necessity for these families. Another example is the cost of prescription medications that people depend on to stay healthy or even to stay alive. Senate Bill 3851 eliminates the state taxes on prescription drugs and critical medical devices because no one should be paying extra just to get the needs to stay alive. For so many families, the biggest challenge isn't just what they're paying. It's whether they can work at all because of childcare. We hear it every day. Parents want to work. They want to provide, but they can't find care that they can afford or trust. That's why I also filed Senate Bill 2277 and Senate Bill 2382. These 2 bills are designed to expand the access to childcare so that people can afford it and trust it. Together, they increase tax incentives for businesses to create and sustain childcare options, while also making it easier to turn available space into real childcare solutions and cutting through barriers that prevent families from accessing the support that they need. Because when childcare is available, affordable, and accessible, it changes everything. It allows parents to stay in the workforce. It helps businesses attract and retain employees. And it gives families the stability they need to move forward. Because at the end of the day, all of these issues are connected. For too many families, it feels like no matter how hard they work, they just can't get ahead. This package of bills is about changing that. It's about making sure that families can afford the basics to stay healthy, go to work, and build stability. Not just to get by, but to actually get ahead. Because affordability isn't a luxury, it's the foundation for everything that is built on it. And if we're serious about supporting families, then we have to be serious about lowering everyday costs that are holding them back. Thank you for being here today.